Hi everybody, it's Stephanie with Planning with Peanutty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm playing in my little micro planner. It's not so micro anymore. It's getting pretty chunky. I just put these expander discs on there, so check the description if you want to see the link of how I switch those discs out. But today I'm setting up my micro planner for September. You can see here what I did with August. I'll put the description of that video in as well when I set up August. But today we're setting up September. As you can see, I have these dividers left over from a mini planner that I had before. I got that idea from Plannerzoid, so check out her YouTube page as well. I'm going to need some graph paper. I have some extra micro graph paper here. You can use the graph paper or the dot grid. I find both work equally well. And then I want a sheet of micro note paper. This one had a blue back because I don't like the end of the month to just be that raw graph paper. I want it to be a little note paper, so we'll just stick those together when I'm ready for that. Okay, so let's get started drawing out the monthly grid. I don't buy printables or anything like that. I just draw it out myself with a ballpoint pen and a ruler. So what I do is I start from counting that bottom corner, and my grid is 5 boxes or dots over. And then I just mark it with a pen, and then 6 boxes high. And you can count it out. I have the previous month that I can just use as a guide, but it is 5 by 6. And then it gives you a little space left at the top for you to put the days of the week. And then a little cheat sheet. You can just use the one page you've already done. Hold it up in front of the other one, and then you don't have to count the boxes on the second sheet. And then don't forget when you're doing the left side of the page not to do 4 boxes all the way across. Our weeks only have 7 days in them, not 8. So I have to remind myself every time, don't do 8 boxes across, just do 7. So I quickly draw out the grid with a ballpoint pen. This pen is in Papermate Inkjoy, I think, ballpoint pen, and I don't like it as much as my Bic pen, which is kind of funny. The cheaper Bic ballpoint pen I find works best. And then for the weekly pages, I start in the bottom corner again, and those are 8 dots or squares high. And you can make those as wide as you want. I like them going all the way to the border and all the way to the edge of the paper. And again, with the ballpoint pen, draw those out. And on the weeks, I do draw 8 boxes, and then I just let that last box just be for notes. But it's basically a horizontal layout, like the mini planners were. They used to be horizontal, now they've made different mini layouts. Okay, so there's my week. I'm going to use the dates and holidays sticker book. I love these tiny little numbers in it. You get so many of them, it's plenty to redate a planner. Just make sure you're starting with the correct day of the week with the correct number date. And then don't date all 8 boxes. That's another one I have to remind myself every time, is to leave that box at the end straight. And I'll just stick these on here to finish later. The rest of the month. Okay, and then that sheet will stick together. Okay, so I like having the month attached to the divider. You could just decorate both sides of that divider and then use it again next year. I don't know why I didn't do that starting in January, but I started sticking them down, so I'm okay with that. So I'm going, yeah, because I don't like that messy side of that divider. So I'm going to stick the first half of September down to that divider. And then I lined it up with the outer edge of that divider. So the inner edge, that blue paper sticks over a little bit. So I'm just going to come in and trim that. Be careful using sharp objects. All right, and that goes back in. Then I have the dates and holiday sticker book again, has this fun font for these months. Now that month is really big in the micro planner, so I'm just going to tilt it on its side. And then come back in with those tiny little numbers to date the whole planner. Make sure you're starting with the right day of the week and the right number. And then I use those tweezers to help me straighten it out so that it looks as professional as possible. And it is a little time consuming, but I kind of like the look better than some of the printables I've seen. Okay, then I take my alphabet sticker book, and I'm going to go with silver this month. And I just use the first letter of the day of the week. And I like my monthlies to start with Sunday, like a calendar in the store would be, but you can change it up and start with wherever you want. And then I want to add a little bit of decoration since September does mark the beginning of fall. I want to use one of these fall RongRong girls, and I needed one short enough and skinny enough that she'd fit under that monthly title, September. So I could peel the sticker up and then cut her out, but I find it's easier to cut around her using with the paper backing on. So I'm just going to fussy cut her real quick. I actually sped it up. I didn't cut her quick, so be careful using sharp objects. But I fussy cut around her, peeled the backing off, and now I have this tiny little sticker that will fit perfectly in my little micro. That's pretty cute. And then we still have some space. Now I put some summer girls up at the top of the month, but spoiler alert, I'm not going to leave them there. So I fast forwarded over fussy cutting them. And I found these fall ladies I really like, so I fussy cut them, peel the backing off, and now they're a little sticker that'll fit down at the bottom of the monthly. And then those summer girls up there, I didn't really like them being there, so I peeled them off, and I'll save them for hopefully future use. And that is my monthly spread for my micro. It does take maybe half hour to an hour. I think it just turns out really cute. It's really fun. There's that dashboard. I'll put a video below how I made the dashboard. And there's that monthly page and a preview of my micro weekly that I've already decorated. But stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to see me decorate that weekly page. And I'm just going to pop that dashboard in there. And then my little micro is all ready to go. I'll give you a little close up so you can see those tiny little RongRong stickers a little bit better. But let me know what you guys think of this spread. Do you like doing your own? Do you like using printables? Like if you like this video, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.